My name is Scott, and I am the Director of Facilities at Imago Dei. My job entails doing a lot of maintenance around the building, the facility here at Imago. It also entails doing some rental of the facility and also setting up and tearing down different events that we have here. Yeah, so being a church in the middle of the city, we get a lot of people that either don't have a lot of money or nonprofits that are looking for something at a lower rate. And we've always been a church that has wanted to help people in the city. We get a lot of city and government agencies that want to use cheaper spaces, and we've stuck out in the city's eye that we could be one of those facilities that help out. Yeah, so last year we had approximately 21 nonprofit agencies that used our facility, and that ranged from the Bible Project all the way to DHS.
Yeah, my name is Brooke, and I work at Bridgetown Church, and I'm the Director of Justice. Having Foster Parents Night Out here has been just one of the greatest gifts. One, I don't know that we could have it without Imago Dei giving us your building one Saturday a month, but also for these kids who are so used to transition, specifically related to location and home, to have a building that they're familiar with for 6 years. And we have kids who have been coming back to FP&O year after year after year, have kind of grown up in Bridgetown's FP&O. For them to have a familiar place with familiar faces to come to every year, and to know that this place is safe and this place is fun and that there will be people here who love them, it's significant. And so this building has meant a lot to us.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. I would like to start by thanking Imago Dei for hosting this event. They've been an incredible partner, opening up this space every winter to keep people safe and warm during the worst nights of the year.
So the way the warming shelter came about was when we moved into this building, Portland Foursquare had a partnership with the Red Cross. And when we switched ownership of this building, they asked us if we would continue the relationship. And of course, we said yes to that. And then after a few years, the Red Cross decided not to facilitate warming shelters anymore because they wanted to focus more on disaster and relief.
We responded as a community by having our nonprofit providers step in. So the Joint Office of Homeless Services, where I work, coordinated with Transition Projects, which is the nonprofit that now runs our severe weather shelter. And this was one of the sites that we've always used. This is everyone's favorite place to volunteer. And I think it's just because it's a nice, warm, welcoming space. It's not in a basement. It doesn't feel like there's another purpose. It just feels like it's a community center and we're serving the community.
Yeah, since we are a central located church and facility here, we do have a lot of houseless neighbors that are just roaming the streets in this general area. We have St. Francis, which is right down the street, that does a lot of work with homeless people too. So they're always looking for a place to get a hot cup of coffee or a hot cup of soup, which the warming shelter does provide, and we provide coffee for them too. But just to be a presence while we're here in the neighborhood, and someplace where they could come in and get warm in our lobby, or that they can come and spend the night, is a huge blessing on them too, not just us and our people.
And so to see these little pieces of humanity coming together and supporting each other when we really need it, brings people hope. It brings people hope for when they walk in the door to get a cup of coffee and a warm place to dry out. And it brings people hope that are able to volunteer with their community and see the good side of people again.
It's so much more than just offering up inanimate space. You're offering up people. You're offering up your resources. You're offering up your time. And when people give to Imago Dei, part of that is to keep the lights on, you know, and part of that money is to keep the lights on for folks like us who don't have a space necessarily to host what they want to do to serve our community. So keeping the lights on is actually really important, and is actually an element of serving your community beyond the church building walls.